Well, welcome back to another episode of the Deadass podcast. I'm your host, Bryzy. We're here today to capture another eulogy, and I've got one of my good mates, Jake Norris, with us. So thanks for joining us, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Cheers, man. Thanks for having me.
Nah, you're welcome, dude. It was cool. I got a message from you last night saying that you had a free spot, so you wanted to come down and catch up, and I really appreciate that, man. I was like, yeah, for sure. Definitely got to have you on, man.
As soon as you hit me up, I was like, I'll try to find some time. And it's always hard because if I have free time, I'm like, I'll go on a ride.
Yeah, that's
See
it.
ya.
Yeah. And like with your lifestyle too, man, being busy with being a tattooist and obviously being like a professional BMX rider, I would class you as. And like and anything in between that, it'd be hard to get that free time, man. Hey.
Yeah, it is hard. Like, and if I do have free time, I'm just trying to do anything.
Yeah,
I've just always been that kind of person too.
Yeah. Well, you would have to, obviously being a tattooist, you'd be constantly. I'm sure you're constantly practicing with your drawing and your artwork, and then obviously designing up tattoos for future appointments, and
that's it. Like my mind's like always thinking about that shit. If I'm not doing it, I'm like maybe sitting around in the afternoon having a beer, but I'm still thinking about the next 3 days. I got a tattoo.
Yeah.
Got to do this back piece. Got to draw this leg piece. Got to think about what I'm going to do the background of this guy's leg. You know? Like it's good fun though. Like,
oh shit, yeah, man. And that's such a cool thing too, dude. I'm so envious of that myself personally. I love that whole tattoo culture thing and what you're doing with that. It's just so cool. You know, what got you into what started it, man? Is it a passion from something that you did as a kid, or was it how did it come about?
I always I guess like when I was in high school, I always drew like I never did my work hardly at school. I mean I did. I passed stuff, but I'd always just draw on my books, just draw and draw and draw. I never thought I'd be a tattooer, but when I was younger, I always said to myself, it'd be cool, because I always wanted tattoos when I was like, from the age of like 17, 16, only like high school.
Yeah.
Year 11 and 12, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. This shit. I want to get a tattoo one day. And then, I don't know, I remember, because you remember I used to be a chef.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
And I used to have like spare time in between split shifts and nights. I'd just be sitting there drinking beers or whatever after work. And I'd just like do some little paintings. And I just taught myself to paint over the years and just kept doing that, kept at it. Got qualified, quit my chef job, hated it.
Yeah.
And then it was just a random day. Haley Cotter, who owns Yarra's End, she hit me up. She's like, a bunch of dudes just started their own shop called Ink City.
Yep, okay.
It's like Murph and
Murph and them. Stuff. Yep, those boys. Yep.
And they left White House.
Yep.
And she's like, just go to White House and just hit them up. I walked in there, showed them my paintings, and they're just like, yeah, righto. I'm like,
true. So that was your resume, your paintings.
Just had this big book of paintings, probably like 50, 60 paintings in there.
Wow.
Just A4 sheets.
Yep.
And like I was just like, whoa, what? Yeah, righto.
So and then you literally just started straight from there.
Yeah, I think I tattooed. My first tattoo I did was within 6 days there.
Wow, that's cool.
One of the bloke's feet.
Yeah.
And then the next day after that, I tattooed Solace.
Oh, true.
Sure. Yeah,
oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
And they just left me there. These dudes. Like, see you, man. You're right. Apprenticeship's done.
Cool.
But
holy.
they gave me a foot in the door, and from there,
what was it like doing that first tattoo, man? Were you like nervous as shit?
Yeah,
were you?
Yeah. Scary as fuck. Like,
yeah, it would be.
I swear up until like the 7-year mark, you shit your pants.
Of course you would be, because you're literally injecting into someone's skin.
Yeah. You're making a mark on someone that you can't fuck up. Like,
true.
That's it. Yeah.
Holy, that would have been so nerve-wracking, man. But what a cool thing to do. But like literally, like you finished your trade as being a chef, and you're just like, fuck it, I've had enough. Without hesitation, left it, not getting stuck into that. Not getting stuck into that routine there where you hate what you're doing and you're doing it
because money, like
because it's money coming in. You're like, nah, that's not what I'm about. Fuck it. Ditch that and go and do something that essentially coincided with what you were doing anyway, but it's still random in the sense. It's like, why don't you try and do this? And you're like, fuck it, I'll give it a go. And then become real passionate about it and just make your own mark on it. That's crazy. But that's the cool thing about it, man. And that's why, and like for me, like when I see that and hear about that sort of stuff, I'm just like, yeah, that's fucking rad, man. Like just someone giving it a go, that, you know. That's so cool. So the apprenticeship, same thing. It was like 4 years apprenticeship.
Well, I don't know, like
how's it work?
Tattoo apprenticeship's kind of just whatever your boss says goes, kind of deal.
Yeah, sure.
if they say you're good enough, you're good enough. I mean, that's how I did it. Like, just do pretty much whatever walks in the door.
Yeah.
I did that for a long time, actually. Like, whatever walks in the door. I like, as much as I hated it at the time. Yeah. Like, not hated it, but, you know, you do little things, you know, you're just like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm getting nowhere with this.
Yeah.
And then one day I just woke up. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like doing, I forget what I was doing. I was doing like a leg sleeve or something. I just drew it on. Like, oh shit, all these little things I've done over the years really like help. Yeah, all the little things really help in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Like,
it creates the foundations for what's to be built later on.
Yeah. Because I see a lot of tattooers these days, they just want to do one thing and that's it. And it's like, it's so easy to get stale just doing one thing.
Yes, of course. Yeah, definitely.
And then it's harder to learn further from there if you haven't got the foundation.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. And like constantly adapting and changing and moving with the time as well.
Yeah,
and it keeps you, I wouldn't say relevant, but it keeps you with what's moving forward as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty cool, man, in itself, you know, like being able to adapt and move with that as well, you know, and not getting stuck in this little stale area and then falling behind in what's been going on. So that's so cool, man. Like what, so you've gone from chef, earning money, had enough of it, you're like, fuck it. And then straight back into being an apprenticeship again.
Yeah.
Back to minimum wage, I would say.
It's like zero wage.
Zero wage.
Yeah. There's no like, it's not a government apprenticeship or anything. It's just like, I think I was charging $50 a day or something for a tattoo.
Wow.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And it would be like palm size and take me the whole day almost. Like shout out to my mates for getting
the patience?
some shit tats. Yeah. Like all my mates are rocking some horrible tattoos.
Oh, well, you know, well, hey, look, I remember when I got my first tattoo off you were working up sort of towards the end of William Street there, that place up there.
That's it.
And so I took Hayden to get his first tattoo. So him and I got the matching one, got the Conseil Foster CS logo.
Yeah.
And that was cool, man. And then like that first one, I don't know how long how long you'd been tattooing.
That would have been
point
pretty like early on, maybe
was
like
it?
I would have been tattooing maybe 3 years.
3 years,
so.
yeah.
I'd say. Like how old was Hayden? 18 then?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he just turned 18.
Yeah,
like as soon as he literally turned 18, I think we went straight to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Like even though I was a little tattoo dude, like when I came out, man, I was like, oh shit, that's neat. Like, it was so neat, dude. And yeah, it was good. And I was like, oh yeah, you got some talent there. And yeah, you're right, dude. But yeah, man. So you went back to being broke?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah. Well, I was living with mum and dad, and mum was just like, yeah, well, if you want to do it, and like, we'll let you live here until whenever. Like, they don't care.
That's
like,
cool, man. Having supportive parents like that, dude, to be able to help you pursue your endeavor and pursue what you wanted to do.
That's it. Yeah. And it's like it's one of them things that I'm like, one day, you know, like it'll be a full-time thing, and now it's like just my job now. Every day,
how
like,
cool is that?
Yeah, normal income. And
I love watching your Instagram reels and your stories and stuff, dude. About one day I just see you doing a tattoo, and the next afternoon you're just hitting the streets on your BMX doing some cool shit. It's just awesome to watch. It's like it's like a constant day in the life of, really. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's good
and
to
it's
see.
just my everyday.
I know, it's literally just what you do.
Yeah. Like, go tattoo, go take my dog for a mountain bike ride, maybe go ride a flat rail in the middle of nowhere, or just doing it.
Good on you.
Yeah.
But so you know, like so you've sort of started getting like over the years you work in your craft, and you start building up a bit of a clientele base. You got your support from your mates and stuff like that, because pretty much all the mates that I know in that sort of circle, they're all been tattooed by you.
Yeah, and like since day one too, a lot of my mates, like, and they still like, they're like my top clientele, like all my mates, like it's like
that's cool.
Even people I've been tattooing for such a long time now, just I consider friends. Like,
that's it. Yeah, you do, and you build up those friendships with people, because it's such a personal, intimate thing.
Yep.
And you're sitting there for several hours with that person.
Yeah, say you sit there for like 6 hours. 10 times a year with them, you know.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly right.
You're my mate now, I don't care. Like, we're just friends now. That's it. Yeah.
And like it's funny, like, and you build up those personal relationships with that people, because and then it gets very personal, intimate, and they you know, they'll let their hair down as well and have a chat to you and let you know things that are going on in their life, and it becomes a real special moment. And like me too, like when you and I sit there, because you know at the moment I've got a awesome back piece that you've been doing for me, and we pretty much completed the stage one.
Yep.
Stage one's done.
Yep.
And that was hard.
It's pretty rough. Yeah,
it's rough too. But you know, like we sit there for hours on there, man, and you know we talk about UFC and fight, and that's pretty much a bit of everything.
Yeah. But like that's the subject that we can just go on forever with. Like,
and because we love that stuff. And you come around to the house a couple of times too, watch the UFC, and
it's always good to watch a main card there.
You like it there?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Cheers, man. I got that one. We'll be putting on that one next weekend.
Yeah, I'm away next weekend. But I'm definitely gonna like watch it.
Good. You can't miss that one, man. It's coming.
I think this morning maybe Della Maddalena's partner, or like the guy
Sean
fighting.
Brady pulled out.
Yeah,
He's in hospital or something.
Shit.
Yeah, so he put a post out to see if anyone wants to step
like
in.
Brady shit the bed.
Literally.
Man, hopefully he can get someone, because I love watching that, Jack.
Oh, me too, man. He's one of my favorites at the moment, dude, to watch. And I really wanted to see him fight Sean Brady.
Yeah, Brady's the guy with all the tattoos.
With all the tattoos,
That's it.
And he's he's a formidable opponent too. Like he's
gnarly.
Yeah, he's gnarly.
He's big
too. He is a big boy.
Yeah.
So that would have been a good fight, man. A bit disappointed that didn't come through, but hopefully there is something there for him.
Yeah, hopefully someone jumps in.
Yeah,
because it's welterweight.
Well, he said, originally welterweight, but
it's a two-weight.
He said he'd go either welter or middleweight
or something.
Yeah.
So,
and then obviously you got the Vault card, Vault versus Yair Rodriguez. So that's going to be mad.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I personally think Vault's going to wipe the floor with him.
Yeah. That fight last weekend as well, that's the same weight class.
Yeah, Tapora and Emmett.
Yeah, Tapora, dude.
Isn't he a killer?
What the fuck? It's crazy.
We're saying on our messenger, we're saying how I reckon he's going to be Volk's biggest test.
Yeah, like I don't know, just his boxing game is
it's phenomenal.
Ridiculous.
But he's also got a pedigree wrestling background as well, so he's all class, man. He wiped the floor with him. Like he put on a class.
Yeah. Class. He looked different by the end of it, and his face was a different human. Like, not even human.
You know, like if you compare the two between Yair Rodriguez, like he slipped in that triangle to get the victory over Emmett. And then you look at Tapora and you're like, he just mauled him.
Yeah. It was crazy to see Josh Emmett stay alive for 5 rounds like that. And still some of them like punches he's throwing, like, whoa, he could knock him out.
Oh, yeah.
It could happen. Like,
he is a big featherweight too. Like he is huge. I don't know how he makes that weight. And he is a mean looking dude too. And to stay and like, testament to his will to stay in there for 5 rounds and still be a threat. Like even in that last round, like if he connected one of those hooks or one of those big overhand rights, man, it was good night.
Yeah, that's it.
Like he all credit to him too. Not to diminish what he did too.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's gonna be. I'm so looking forward to that, man. That's
Bolt's just like one of the most exciting dudes to watch
too.
I
love it,
He's
absolutely love it, man. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to watching that, man. Well, that's always a good topic of conversation for us when I'm sitting down and getting tattaooed by you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
you can see like even now, man, we can sit there and do that for hours. So so you've also done a massive big. You just completed it actually, Hayden's back piece, man. That was just absolutely a work of art, mate. I thought that was beautiful, dude.
It's one of my favorite tattoos I've probably ever done.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. And the fact that like both you and him got them done so quick, it's like for me that's like sick. I love being able to just do a huge piece, finish it in under 3-6 months.
Yeah.
Just 4 or 5 months maybe it was. 4
months I think it was.
Like, that's wild. And the amount of coverage like Hayden has, and even you, like your back piece on Hayden would be his whole back, you know, like But like his is just. There's hardly any skin left. You know, it's just all tattooed.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. There was that photo that you put up in your studio there.
He's just sitting on the bed.
And in the background you can see your art pieces and that. Man, that's that's a photo. That's a cool artwork in itself.
Yeah. I love. I don't know. And Hayden just sat so well. There was probably, I don't know how many days we did. 5, 6.
Yeah, there was a couple there at least.
There was probably one day after you guys went to Perth where he was just like, oh man, I'm dust.
We timed that. We timed that bad.
Yeah,
because we went to Perth on the Thursday, flew in there, partied partied all the way through to Monday, and then the next day he was booked in to see you.
Yeah.
And
he's like, oh man, I don't know how I'll go today. I'm like, well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And he's never ever complained. He's never worried. He's always just like, every now and then he's like, I need to go have a quick vape or something. But that day he was like, oh man, I think
brutal.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I feel I get it though. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, you can have those days. You can.
Yeah.
I know exactly that. I felt that a couple of times too. You can go in goodwill, good strong mind, and you sit in it like it's nothing. You feel, you focus. And then there's one day as you just sit there and like, oh, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, that's it. And it's a lot to do with like your mentality as well. Like you could just go in there thinking, fuck, I'm not good today.
Yeah.
And that's just going to ruin your day.
Yeah. It's going to snowball you.
Yeah, that's it. Last session I had on my back was the same. I had like a big weekend filming, had like a few tumbles here and there. So I was just like busted feeling, like 3 days worth of filming. Takes it out of you. And then on the Monday I went to get a whole day of tattooing on my back.
Yeah.
It lasted like 3 hours.
True.
I was like, just man,
can't do it.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Where do you get yours done?
In Redcliffe. My friend Damon Stokes.
Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah. From Mackay.
Mackay, Mackay boy.
Yep,
yeah, nice.
It. Lives down there. Runs his little shop.
Oh, cool.
Tattoo for you. It's like a small private studio kind of deal. He just has mates come and go, and we just hang out and. Oh, he's good.
That's cool. Well, that's essentially the way that you go these days, man. And that's I guess that's the natural adaptation that you want to do when you first start, doing and earning your right to be a tattooist, I would say.
Yeah.
And then you build up that clientele, and then you start building up those custom pieces, and then you start building, and then it starts filling up your books, and then it becomes more of your own private studio per se, like where you have it's constant big custom pieces. More private clientele. This is the natural way, and I guess that's probably what I would class as like the ultimate, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
it's like tattooist's point of view.
Well, that's definitely where you want to be. Like, I mean, as much as I love, like, I could sit there and do walk-ins all day some days, but I couldn't do it every day. Like I used to do it pretty much every day.
Yeah.
But now I'd rather come in, like, say I've outlined a whole back piece. I just walk in the morning, have a coffee, relax. I'm like, I know what I'm doing today. I'm keen, like, know the person. Just sit down and do it until they're done. Yeah,
and that's what you want, eh? Like that's so cool in itself. Like and I think that's what you earn the right to do. Like I think you've earned that over the years of doing all those walk-ins and stuff. It's that building those foundations to build up to something like that.
Yeah, that's it. Like you got to put it, I think, in tattooing, especially in a smaller town like Rocky, you got to put in the work kind of early for a long few years.
Yeah,
like, it's good. It feels like forever when it's the first 5 years.
Well, like also, you could get stuck in that rut, like where I would say some of those tattooists like down at like Gold Coast and that, where they're in those sort of touristy areas where you've got the people that constantly come in that are just sort of like want to do those little pieces, walk-ins, and small
25-minute tattoos.
And it just one in, one out, one in, one out, one in, one out. You could be doing that, 7 days a week, and I could understand the warrant for it just to earn an income or whatever. But
I mean, you could make a bit of cash doing that, but then like it wouldn't feel it would.
Yeah, like
fun.
I could imagine like when you finished doing something like what you did on Hayden's back piece. That's your artwork, man. That's your work. And that's on display for everyone to see. When you do something big like that,
gets you stoked. Like,
it would be.
Yeah. I was almost like sad when he left. I'm like, it's done. Like,
oh man.
Yeah. Like, and he's like, I will do my chest. I'm like, oh, sick.
It's like, come back.
Yeah. I think he's booked in like in the next couple of weeks.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. He's overtaken me for sure.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think we're gonna fill like his arms again. Like,
cool. Go back
all
through
the
it.
dots and stuff.
Yeah.
Make it
cool.
look, because like the back's so full. Need to fill the arms.
It makes everything else look a little bit more sparse.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
No, like that's so that's so cool to and you want that feeling where you accomplished that, and you've done that, you know, and I think that's probably, you know, a lot more satisfying than having these sort of walk-ins, constantly. I'm not dissing it at all.
No.
But I just think from a purist point of view of a tattooist, like a purist point of view, for an artist point of view, I think that's probably the most. That's the ultimate. That's the mecca of tattooing and stuff like that.
Like if I do something small and I'm not that into it, I get my satisfaction from like, you know, someone they'll look in the mirror and be like, you see a smile on their face. I'm like,
of course,
that's like, you know, like because at the end of the day, it's their tattoo.
Yes,
you just want to do what they want and make them happy because they get to wear it for the rest of their life. Like, even if you're not into it, it's like still try your best. You know, make them happy. When they smile, it's like, oh, sick.
Of course. Not taking anything away from that. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing someone have a smile on their face and going, you know, you've helped them in what they want.
That's
and, you know, you've accomplished that for them and they're stoked with that. I'm sure that gives you a good kick too.
That's it. But then like, the other side is like, getting stoked, just doing a piece that you've always wanted to do. It's finished. Like,
that's awesome. Yeah. Nah, man, that's such a cool thing. And then for your downtime, man, when you're not tattooing, you're BMXing.
Yep. Always BMXing, mountain biking a bit. Like,
mountain biking
the past
too.
few years, mountain biking a lot more. Yeah. But BMX is like a constant thing in my life since you've known me.
Of course, definitely.
That's kind of how we met.
It was, skate park, man. Yeah. And then through Hayden as well.
Yeah, that's
Hayden
it.
skate park. Always been a killer on the bike. That's awesome. And then you just kept doing that after you left school and been doing it in your downtime ever since, haven't you?
Never stopped. I don't know. I never want to stop. Like, I love it. Like, it's just...
why not?
Makes me feel good. Yeah, like, I love it,
Why would you want to stop doing something you love?
Yeah, that's it. No, it's just something that I can't not do. You know, like, I constantly think about it. I'll wake up in the morning, I'll watch a video part or something. Like I did this morning.
Did you?
Brock Rayford put out new parts.
True.
Crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sick. Like, watched that this morning, got me real stoked.
And your thing at the moment is street, isn't it? Is that?
Yeah, I've always loved riding the street, like finding a good handrail. Handrail is definitely big. Handrail is my favorite thing to ride, or good flat ledge, but big handrail. Something that's gonna like scare the fucking shit out of you. But that feeling when you roll away and you're like fine.
Yeah.
Good feeling.
That's an adrenaline rush right there, isn't it? I was getting sweaty palms. You talking about, man. I've seen some of those rails that you've done. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's fun. Sometimes you're up there I've stood up top of a rail for like 3 hours before I even hit it. If it's like a trick that I'm like, I might double peg it a few times.
Yep.
If it's a trick that I don't do down a big rail, I might sit there for a while. Like
true.
Yeah. It's sometimes you shit yourself, and then just like. You're riding up to it and your brain will just like switch off, and I don't know, it's like you black out and then you roll away and you're like, wow, it's fucking worked. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine what the feeling would be like for that, man.
Yeah, some of the biggest things I've done, like I don't remember because it's like my brain just blacks out while I'm doing it. It's just like my brain turns off. It's like, just do it.
And then it's almost like your body takes over, like subconsciously.
Yeah.
And it does what it does.
Yeah, because if you think too hard, like for instance, I tried this gap to rail in New South Wales once, filming with Troy Charlesworth for Taylor Club Up, the DVD we released last August.
Yep.
And I was up there, and as soon as we got there, I was telling myself like, "Oh, you're gonna die, man. Like, you're not gonna land it."
Putting that negative energy in you.
Yeah. And then I rolled up to it like 4 or 5 times. I didn't want to hit the rail at all because I had like a really sore foot that day. I like fell off the night before and fucked my foot. And I thought, I'm just going to do it. And I remember riding up to it and just being like, you don't have it. And then just bailing midair on like a 10 flat 10 big gap kink rail. It was massive. And I just got pumped. Like, I like bounced for 4 meters along the ground. Like my body was, it was horrible. Like,
were you sore?
Yeah, I was sore. Yeah. Like, I walked out of it. Like I was okay. I wasn't good. Like, I didn't ride for a couple of weeks or whatever. But it was just like that doubt. You can't have that. You can't. Yeah.
You got to let that go away.
Yeah, you just have to be like, got it. Yeah. And I'll learn from that.
Yeah. And that was that sort of like your wake up call after that?
That was like one. Yeah. When now I look at a big rail, it's like I have to know I'm going to do it. Yeah. It's like I'm going to do it or I'm not. If I'm not going to do it, don't even try it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. But that's a good mindset to have. Like you know that you just got to let it go
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And then there's other things. It's like if you're trying a crazy trick on a flat ledge, that might just take you 1,000 tries. You know, you don't have to like freak yourself out. You just
and it's really
you
technical
just end
too.
up freaking out, throwing your bike by frustration, like having a tantrum like a child, like throwing my bike.
I love this shit.
Yeah. But you know that they're the ones too. Like you try a trick. Sometimes there's one trick I filmed with Troy for Tether Club up that we went there like 3 times in 3-4 hours every time. Yeah. Try and. And then the one you land at, that's like, fuck, that's worth it.
For no
reason. It's like, just for me, it's like, that's worth it.
Yeah,
like,
just self-satisfaction.
Yeah, like,
that's sick.
I've been wanting to do that forever.
Yeah. And so you've been riding ever since you're young, and you've picked up some sponsors and stuff as well, man. Mm-hmm. And so it's all going well for you, dude.
Yeah, it's good fun, man. I mean, I've never chased of the sponsors. Yeah, I just ride because I fucking love it.
Yeah, and it's just flown in with it.
Yeah, and then I think with the sponsors, when they come, it kind of makes you a bit more toey. Like it's like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like it's like we got something to film it for. You know? Like
that's right. It gives you that motivation.
Yeah, give motivation. Yeah, it's like these guys gave me this bike. I may as well fucking send it down something.
That's fucking rad. No, that's cool, dude. And you've done a fair bit of trips too, and they're taking you places, man. You've done filming, and you've had your own spots on DVDs and stuff like that, man. So it's that's cool in itself as well. You get to travel around the world and stuff like that as well. How cool is that?
That's my favorite thing. Like going to a city that I've never been to, getting on our bikes and just pedaling around. Yeah, the shit we see is like shit like you would never see just going on a holiday. So like we went to Beijing a few years ago. Yeah, and you pedal around there, and the shit you see there is wild, but the touristy areas are nothing like the shit we were seeing.
That's right. So you get away from the touristy stuff and you get to go and see the real world.
Yeah, and we're just going searching all day. Like some days, I don't know how far we'd ride. It's just, we just keep going.
Really?
Until we're like, oh, yeah, we got to get trained back. Yeah.
But you could, you see, I could do that. I could get lost in cities like that, man. Yeah. But happily, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no problem at all. Like I wouldn't care.
No, doesn't matter.
I'd love to see it all.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
and then you get, and then you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go home.
Yeah.
What am I here for again?
It's so good to like the feeling of just like turning a corner and seeing like sickest like 10 set with a nice rail. You're like, oh fuck, look at that. Or like some places you go to, like I've been to cities where it's like you see a spot, you're like, oh man, I've seen that on DVD since I was a kid.
Oh yeah, of course, famous spot.
Like Barcelona, like that's it.
You did a bit of around there too. Went to Barcelona.
But went to Barcelona with Jono.
That's right. Yeah, Jono when he was here. Shout out to him.
German legend. Legend. Yeah, Jonathan Houseman.
Yeah. How long was he? How long ago was that? He was in Rocky.
It's got to be.
Well, I did
10 years.
I was going to say I did it. I was doing a stint of riding then.
Yeah. You were living here when he
was. I was. It would have been. Yeah. So that would have been right at the
7, 8, 9, 10.
It would have been about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah. And I've only seen him once since then in Barcelona. We stayed there for a couple of weeks. And
what was that like over there?
It was so fun, man.
Was it?
I took my camera. We went there to film stuff, and we just fucking had way too much fun. Filmed like 2 clips. And just filmed like a bunch of Instagram shit. I forgot phones, but there was just we're having so much fun drinking beers every day.
Yeah, good on you.
It's insane, that place. Every spot's a famous spot. You're like,
of course it would be.
Before. Yeah.
And what was it like? Was it rough over there? Was it pretty cool, laid back? What was the vibe like?
It's like it's like a real holiday feeling place. Like everyone's there on holidays kind of deal, but heaps of pickpocketers, heaps of sketchy people.
Yeah, right.
See some sketchy shit in Barcelona. Like you're riding a spot and it's the dude doing a shit next to you. Like it's no joke. Yeah,
you got to do like a barry out over the shit,
over the human shit.
Oh, that's sick. Is he still over? And what's he doing these days?
Yeah, he's in Germany.
He's in Germany.
Yeah. I've been talking to him, but fuck, I don't know. I think he's just finished his uni or something.
Has he? Yeah, good on him. Shout out to him, man.
But yeah, he's always traveling. He's always doing something fun. Like you see him I see him in German BMX videos all the time. He's always shredding, riding past.
I still see him like when I used to see all these videos all the time on Instagram. Mm-hmm. I still follow him if he's got it. I can't.
Yeah, he still does. I don't know if he posts as much lately.
I was gonna say I don't think I've seen one recently, but whenever he was putting them up on Instagram, that I'd definitely see his stuff. Yeah, still shredding it.
Legend.
Yeah, what a champion. You been anywhere else overseas, man?
We went we did like this New Zealand trip with a bunch of my mates from Brisbane.
What was that like?
That was really fun, actually. There was 13, 14, 15 of us. I don't know how many it was, but 10 plus.
That'd be a good crew too.
Yeah, we started at the top and then went all the way down to the bottom. We took like 2.5 weeks or something in the van, just drove wherever we wanted, whenever we wanted.
Oh.
Got pissed every night. Yeah, like proper BMX trips, sleep on the ground everywhere. We maybe paid for 3 backpackers while we were there, like hostels.
Yep.
And the rest of it was sleep. First night we got there, went straight to a Countdown, which is just Woolies.
Yep.
Bought sleeping bags and just pull up on the side of the road somewhere and sleep underneath the van. Like,
man, isn't that like the ultimate living, dude? I reckon that
BMX
to me,
trip. Like,
to me is like the ultimate fucking trip, dude. Where you just like bare essentials, chuck it in a van, chuck your bike in, skateboard or whatever you might be into, and just go for a fucking cruise.
Yeah, that's it. We had no real plans. Tim Story filmed the entire thing. Like, legend Tim.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if the video was up for a while there, but I think it got taken down maybe because of the music or something.
Ah, okay, radio.
Yeah, we just rode every day. We didn't even like shower hardly at all. We just swim every day. It's New Zealand. Everything's crystal clear creeks. Like, go for a ride, just go for a swim. Yeah. Go straight to the bottle and buy some double browns. Like, buy a fucking carton every day each. Like, and they were just 15 dudes in a van would just burn through like 10 cartons.
Wow.
Crazy.
That would have been, how long was it? A couple of weeks?
Yeah, a couple of weeks. Yeah. I think it was 2 weeks. It was like we went just after Boxing Day or something one year.
Was it for a particular reason? Was it just...
we just wanted to.
Yeah, good on you.
A bunch of dudes just like, let's go. Like,
let's do it.
Yep.
Fucking, let's live.
Yeah, that's it. The hardest thing was like, who's driving that day?
It's going to be DD. Yeah. That would have been was it like a flip of a coin or something? Or
I don't know.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, something like that. Turns? Or it's just like take turns kind of deal. Yeah.
What was the riding scene like over there?
Oh man, like we never really ran into many BMX riders. We ran into a few. Like the ones that we did run into were maybe riding trails or maybe just a lot of trails dudes.
Yeah.
Like dirt jump dudes. But wasn't many like street blokes or anything. We kind of like kept to ourselves.
Yeah.
We went to a few skate parks here and there, but we'd just put like maybe go somewhere and then look for a university on Google Maps and just go to the uni and find spots and then ride around the city or something.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And were there parks? Were there parks any good? Or
yeah, parks are sick. Heaps of old concrete, which is the shit I love. Like just old, like crusty ass concrete parks with sick ramps. Like I love an old concrete park.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. And you've got some trips coming up soon too, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, going to England.
Nice.
In September.
Yeah, that can be good.
Battle of Hastings.
Yeah. Hayden was telling me about that. That's going to be sick. I was watching some clips of it from the last year's one.
Yeah, it's like just a BMX party for a couple of
It
days.
looks it looks so sick.
Everyone goes hard and
it looks rad, dude. Yeah. I'm good on you. It's a big wooden indoor park.
Yeah, it's like it's underneath the ground, so I've never been there. Like,
and there's like balcony all the way around it.
Yeah.
That's
and there's
so
like
cool.
A street section too. I don't know how it's set out. I'm keen to check it out.
So when's that? September?
Yeah, I think so. September.
How long are you going away for?
I don't know yet. Actually,
it's all sort of up in the air at the moment.
I have to like still figure it out. But I want to try to do something with the BSD boys after it, like go on.
That'd be cool.
Filming thing.
Yeah. Oh, but I guess it's like the New Zealand trip, man. You just go with the flow.
Yeah, that's it. Like, just go there and
work it out.
See what happens when you're there. Yeah, that's it.
Go with it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, good on you, man. And then, so that's all your BMX side, but you also do a bit of mountain bike riding too, eh? How long have you been doing that for?
Oh, well, I've been riding mountain bikes. Like my brother and I rode mountain bikes longer than I've been riding BMX. Like,
true.
When we were kids, we always rode. There's like a few tracks in Rocky. Like the Dog was one that we rode a lot. Mum and Dad would take us up there on the top of Mount Archer. Saturday mornings would be whole crew, the Dirt Clowns boys.
Yeah.
It'd be like, out to them. 15 plus dudes every Saturday morning. We're all kids. Like,
yeah, of course.
And then we'd go down the Dog and then go to fish and chip shop or something. Get $10 worth of chips, cheese, barbecue sauce, like 9 a.m.
For a brekkie.
Yeah, for a brekkie. But yeah, like, and then I kind of just started around BMX a lot and stopped mountain biking.
And then went back into it.
Yeah, maybe about 7 years ago, I bought like a mountain bike off Johnny. He used to work at Tucker's here in Rocky.
Yeah, okay, sure.
He owns a shop in Toowoomba.
Oh, okay.
And he had it online. It was like kind of cheap. I'm like, I'll buy a cheap enduro bike. And then I just fell in love again. I'm like, oh, fuck, I love this
and
shit.
you fucking shred it too, man.
Oh, cheers,
Holy
man.
shit, dude.
I love going fast.
Talk about fast, man. Holy smoke.
It's good fun.
Yeah. And then you did a comp not too long ago.
Yeah, I did the Rocky Enduro round 2. Yeah. My first ever like mountain bike.
Was that your first one?
Yeah. Enduro comp, yeah.
And there was discrepancy. They thought you came second.
Yeah. Turns out I got first.
Now, how did they measure it? There was those, now in the scorecard thing, they had, yours was like 48 or something. What was that? So was that like a...
That's my number, the number plate I ran.
Okay, the number plate.
So that's just my number plate.
Okay.
But like, so it was just timed from top to bottom.
Yeah.
It's 4 stages, so 4 tracks. And then they add up your time at the end, just, one time.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think me and Tomo were like 4 seconds apart or something.
Oh, so it was very close.
So close. And then the dude that got third, maybe he's like a whole minute or something like that, but he wasn't local.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, and then the other dudes were just like having a bit of a fun rip. Like,
Yeah.
But I just went there to have fun. Like I was like, because I've never raced before. I'm like, I'm just going to go in.
Do your flow.
Yeah, just go for it and then see what happens. Like I entered in just, what's it called? Like sport men class. And I got there and Tomo, like the dude I ride with sometimes, he's like, man, you can't do that. You got to race elite. I'm like, went up there and they're like, yeah, we'll put you in elite. And then,
oh, really?
Yeah. But I didn't want to do elite because it's four tracks. I just wanted to do 3 because I'm fucking lazy. Like I have to go up 4 times, man. I can't carry a water bottle on my bike because like I don't have a water bottle carrier.
So you're doing
it without carrying a bag. So I'm just doing it without water.
You're kidding.
Yeah. By the 4th stage, man, I got up there. I thought I was going to pass out. And Tomo's like, his water bottle carrier broke on his bike and he's got like a mouthful left. And he's like giving it to some bloke. Can you just hold this and I'll meet you at the bottom? And I'm like, man, can I have that? Can I have that? I'm dying.
Holy shit.
But yeah, it was so fun, man. It was like the funnest thing I've ever done. The hardest thing I've probably
It sounds like it, dude.
Yeah. If I'm going riding for fun on a Saturday, I do 2 tracks, maybe 3 tracks, but like I don't try to do 4 and like go as hard as I can. I'm just having fun usually.
Yeah.
So race fit is like it's a whole different thing. I didn't know anything about it until I did. I'm like, oh shit, you got to be like fit for this shit.
Yeah, like cardio fit.
Yeah, cardio fit, like heart fitness. Like it's like I'm not.
It's a totally different thing, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Well, so we're recording this today as it's the 1st of July, and now there's a podcasting boxing event coming up, and a mate of mine, Knuckles from CTC, he shouted out on the Alpha Blokes, a proper true yarn, and he had a call out for a boxing night where certain podcasters box on with other podcasters.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So my name got called out in it. Box on was with someone. So there's a possibility I'll be doing that later on down the year in Byron. Anyway, so I ring my coach and I said to him, I go, my jiu-jitsu coach. I rang him and I said, I said, I might be boxing. He goes, okay, rightio. Listen, we need to do some training. He's like, okay, we need to work on your cardio, and shoulder conditioning. So I was like, okay, I'll start on the cardio.
Yep.
So I did my first cardio session this morning, mate. I reckon I did about 5 minutes and I was fucked.
It's so rough, eh? Oh, man. What were you doing, though?
I was doing the, I started on the bike.
Yep.
And then I ended up doing the assault bike, with the hands and the thing.
Yep.
So I had to get a little bit of a the high interval training.
Yep.
I literally, I got off, my quads were burning.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was like, oh shit,
man,
I got a long way to go.
Yeah, that's it. And then like cardio, you can lose it so quick.
That's
too.
exactly
like,
right.
You don't ride for like 5 days. Yeah. With me mountain biking, and then I'm just like pedaling. I'm like, man, I'm done again.
Yeah, that's
back
it.
To zero.
You get like with anything, you get sort of like your spots where you can sort of rest up for those split seconds before you have to explode on the next movement or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
But when you just sit there just like punching away or riding away and having to just constantly do it, it just kills you.
It's hard. Yeah, that's it. That's why like it's so impressive to see these fighters go 25 minutes, 5-minute rounds, or even fucking 15 minutes, man. Even normal.
Yeah, 100%.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, because putting
it all in.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, and from experience too, like if you've got a 15-minute grappling match, where you're fighting your way out of a grappling match, like standing back up or getting taken down, holding down and stuff like that, man, the amount of energy that just gets depleted out of people. And if someone can withstand that for 15 minutes and still have energy at the end, holy smokes,
while
credit to you.
like punched or like fucking like someone's trying to submit you, like
isn't that crazy?
It's insane.
Hats off to them, man, for doing that stuff. Oh man, I've got a long way to go after this morning's shit. Wake up call. Yeah. Like, oh fuck me. So
you still got your mountain bike?
I do.
Go for a ride.
I got my hardtail.
Yeah.
I actually went down with mates at Christmas time. Shout out to Orthy, Big Orth. We went to the Gympie Trails.
Yep.
That was cool, man. That was something different. I suck at it, but like it was fun.
To do, it's like I think mountain biking. The best thing about it's like you just go at your own pace. You don't have to try to do anything stupid. Like
that's
right.
like
anything. Yeah.
Well, it was. Yeah, well, you're right. Yeah. It was good, but it was fun, man. Like it was beautiful going out there and just being in nature and stuff like that itself, man. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah,
like it was good.
If you get a chance, man, Tewantin,
right.
Just like the mountain bike park there, like so many good trails and just nice scenery. Even like it's like kind of like Byfield, just big trees, huge trees everywhere, and everything's just green and little like creeks and shit. It's a fucking beautiful place to be riding your bike.
Oh, that's it. Yep. Yeah, I'd love that, and I appreciate that sort of stuff, man. Like we've like shout out to my wife, Christy. I promised her I'd give her a shout out. No, I'm joking. Love you. We quite often go to like we've done like Blackdown Tablelands, done a couple of those places where you go for a bit of a walk through nature and stuff like that, man. And like we'll quite often go through botanical gardens, coastal gardens, even just for a walk. Like,
that's nice.
And even we back up the mountain bikes and put them in the back of the ute and take them as well.
Yeah,
well, like, it's just beautiful, man. It's like just get out and experience it. And
have you ever walked down Zamia?
No,
I should do that.
Oh, actually, sorry, no. Is that the mount
from the top Mount Archer? Comes out first Turkey.
I walked up it.
You walked up it, yeah. Okay. But for that, I guess maybe up it would be okay.
No, it was shit, rough, man. I didn't know. So there's another shout. Shout out to me mate, Caleb Hawker, and I did it with Luke Morris as well. We put some backpacks on. We were going for a walk.
Yep.
And so I didn't realize how long it was. These are some of the jiu-jitsu boys. So I've turned up with my satchel and just a little bottle of water, McConaughey's.
Yeah.
Left from the car park at First Turkey there, and walked all the way up.
Yeah,
it was 14 Ks or something.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 16.
Is it 16 K?
It's I mean maybe it is. Yeah, 14 to 15, 16. It's fucking pretty long.
Yeah, I didn't know. So we just kept going and going and going, and then 3.5 hours later, I'm up the top of Mount Archer, dying. And
just fucking water.
my mate's missus had brought a watermelon, so I'm like getting slices of that watermelon, sucking that thing dry. Like I needed a drink so bad that I was sucking on this watermelon. Talk about really getting myself deep in that one. I didn't know that was the first time. So I've turned up with Connie's on with a little 600ml bottle of water, which that went within the first hour.
Yeah.
So 2 hours later, mate, I'm climbing this thing and I'm dying, and then I just sucked the shit out of a watermelon.
Yeah. It's like it's a good ride to ride down it.
Is it?
It's good fun. Like you're probably pretty rough on the hardtail because you know how many stairs there are.
Yes. Yeah.
Last time I went with Haydo and Sam.
Yeah.
And Hayden snapped his chain like halfway through it. Yeah. I think I think that was the last time I went.
Was it?
And then I rode through like some pig shit and it flicked all over me and I could just smell it the whole way. I was like stuck in my nostrils. And poor Haydo's just like pushing his bike through the bush. Like,
but it's funny. There's that saying that they talk about. You don't remember the pleasant times. You remember the shit times, and they're the ones that make the good times.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah,
that's it. Like they're the ones that you remember.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I will definitely try it again, but I'll do it downhill this time.
Even if you go out there, you walk to. There's like not the first lookout, the second lookout. You can that's like a nice morning walk down the stairs and you get to the lookouts.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful lookout. Yeah.
Have you done much traveling with your mountain bike? Do you do?
Nah. Just like
mainly locally.
My brother lives in Sunny Coast, my brother and sister, so I'll stay with them and I'll take my mountain bike like Christmas time and stuff.
Do they do that as well? Or is it
just me. Like I just got a spot to stay and then I'll just take it with me. It's just hard when I'm I mean, now I got like a new car, my old Subarus.
Yep.
I couldn't fit the mountain bike and the BMX bike in there comfortably, with all my other stuff. So I just take my BMX bike. Yeah. And then, this year went down, took my mountain bike, rode a bunch of tracks. There's heaps of good tracks on Sunny Coast. Like,
I could imagine it'd be unlimited down there, right? There'd be heaps. Yeah.
Every second day you can go somewhere different. Like.
That's cool. Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, so you handed in the old Subi, mate, and gone to a Navara now, eh?
Yeah. Good on you. Big. I just needed
more room.
Yeah.
Oh, mate,
could have a canopy too. Chuck my bike in there and lock it.
That's it. Yeah, that's smart. And then you can go and hit more of those trails and stuff. You could probably even go a little bit deeper into it now too.
Yeah, that's it. And like even
country
for Willow, my dog. Take
her
her on the beach and stuff. Yeah. Like she loves the beach. So
she's a rad dog too, bro.
She's crazy, man. I took her down twice last weekend or weekend before. Chuck her out of the car and I'm just driving. She's just running next to me at like 40 plus k's an hour. She's walking she loves it. Like,
and she follows you down the trails there too.
Yeah. She comes mountain biking with me every time.
Does she?
Yeah. She's with me. She's coming.
Like, and then there was that time I ran past you. She was going for a dip in the creek.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man. She'll as soon as we get down the bottom, she's straight in the creek too. Yeah. Like, she loves swimming, loves mountain biking, she just does whatever I'm doing. Like, she's always done that.
That's cool that you've got a. That's cool that you got her like that with you.
Yeah.
And accompanies you on everything that you do.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
that's
it's
so
good
cool.
to have a mate with me.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Cool. Definitely.
I enjoy riding by myself. Like, it's good fun, but having her is just like
a little bonus.
A little bonus. Someone else to hang out with. Like,
and it's cool having a little companion like that.
Yeah.
I reckon it's awesome.
Yeah,
I love my dog, man. Like Kobe, he's awesome, but very limited.
He wouldn't be doing that. Like, no. He'd be like, no, carry me, man.
No, that's it. And like, he'd probably be from like here to the front yard, that's about as. No, he goes a little bit. Like he'll go on the beach and stuff. Like he'll come caravanning with us. Like he'll stay down at the caravan park with us, and he'll go down on the beach and take him around in bits and pieces. But he can't. He could never do what your dog does.
But Willow, I guess being a border collie, like she's made for that shit. Like,
and Kobe, he's a bloody bulldog, British bulldog, but he's also he's your typical bulldog. Like he's lazy as.
Yeah. I've seen him like run amok in the backyard for a little bit, but then he'd like just sitting at your feet.
It's a short spurt.
That's it. Yeah,
burst. Yeah,
short little burst for him.
Nah, he's a good boy. How old's Willow?
4. Yep, turned 4 in actually I don't even know.
Yeah,
March, April, May.
Yeah,
May. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, roughly
4 this year.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, she's a beautiful dog too. She's got a nice coat on her and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. So what? Any plans for the rest of the year, mate? Like you.
Just try to ride more, do a couple more races. Like, now I did that race. I'm like, fuck.
You got a bit of an
idea too of like what it's like, and like it got me a bit
excited for it.
Yeah, excited for it. I was like, I might do it.
Do they do many here?
Yeah, they did Superflow the other day here, which is like a 2-day event. Do as many tracks as you want, I think it is, and as many times as you want, and your best time wins. But I was away. Okay. I went away Sunshine Coast that weekend.
Yeah.
But I think there's the next enduro event in Rocky in July. Yeah, maybe coming up soon.
Oh,
and
cool.
there is one in Gladstone too. I might do that one too.
Do that one.
Yeah, Gladstone has some pretty fun tracks.
That's not too far. It's only an hour away.
Yeah. It's like recently I'll go there on a Saturday afternoon for a ride. It's like
true.
Finish work, like let's fucking go Gladdy.
Hey, that's
ride
cool.
Some tracks, and the mountain's not as big, so you don't have to pedal up like and die.
Yeah,
you get to the top, you're like, I'm actually all right. So
you can do it a couple of times.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Have you ever gone and done that? Have you ever gone on that trail there down at, is it Calliope or Mount where that plane crash is?
Oh no,
is it Crombit?
Crumbit Tops.
Crumbit Tops or something?
No, I haven't. But Reese did.
Yeah.
And Reese and Marty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did they say?
It was like? I'm pretty sure they just walked it, went for a walk.
Yeah.
And they said it's sick. Like,
I've been meaning to want to do that, man.
Yeah.
That looks cool. I'd love to go on up there and have a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could ride or whatever.
I'm not sure about the trail or anything in or out. Like, I have to ask them boys.
Yeah. No, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
So that's so you got that and that. What as far as like your tattooing side of things, man, like do you have to do any traveling for that as well, or do you mainly is it just
I just mainly working home. Like I can.
Yeah.
Like I've done guest spots before. I've done like convention before in the Gold Coast.
Yeah. What was that like?
It was alright. It's just like, I mean, it's just like tattooing with
a
billion other tattooers in a fucking big old room. Like, it was alright. It was fun. Like it was a good experience.
Yeah. Probably is it more like sort of like I'll do that once but I won't do it again type thing?
Yeah, well like I mean, once I did it I was like, I would do it again.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, I don't care for it that much. Like I'd rather just work in a studio with like my mates or something. Like I'd work with Damon in his shop in Redcliffe, but every time I'm down there, I'm like, I just want to go riding. Like I'm not tattooing. I just want to go riding.
Just want to ride.
Yeah. But last spot I did was at my mate Brenton's shop, Red Lotus in Mackay.
Okay, cool.
I think they're actually shutting down soon.
Oh, okay.
Which sucks, but he's going to keep it going. It's like a half tattoo shop, half skate shop. He's going to. Okay, I think I'm pretty sure his idea is just going to make it into a full skate shop, which is sick. Like,
that's cool. Is he loves skating? Does he?
Yeah. He's like mad skateboarder.
That's cool.
There's a crazy scene in Mackay
for skating.
Yeah. Really? Skateboarders, they all fucking shred. And anywhere from like 6 years old up, and they're all really good. There's a bunch of good skate parks up there, and
I've got a soft spot for skating, man. I love skateboarding, dude. Always have.
Well, every year they do that event up there, Rumble on the Reef, and it's like a couple day event, and there's always pros up there. Like,
true.
Yeah, like it's fucking wild.
It's been a long time. Oh, look, I always take the skateboard just when we get down the beach, Christmas time and stuff. And I had that little half pipe, had a little mini ramp in the backyard there for a couple of years. That was cool.
Yep.
Always got a soft spot for skating, man. I love it.
Yeah, well,
you did a little bit of skating there for a while too.
That's how I got into all like my biking and stuff. Yeah, I used to skate as a kid.
Oh, did you?
I remember. I'm pretty sure the first time I was like, skateboarding is cool. I remember we went to Emu Park and there was like a compound or something.
Yeah, right.
I remember being like a young kid. My brother and I had some like show bag skateboards, you know, like shitty skateboards out of show bag. We went home that afternoon. I remember just riding in the gutter, like, how the hell are these guys doing that shit? Like, yeah, from there, my brother and I used to skateboard all the time in the front yard. Dad made us this little mini quarter pipe. Yeah. Rode that heaps. And then, we just kept skateboarding until we moved onto like a bigger property. We moved to like a 10-acre property. And we started riding like pushies, and we had a motorbike. And then I think bikes kind of just took over from there. Yeah.
I remember I had something similar when I first started skating, man. I had it was like a Target or Kmart brand skateboard that I had as a young kid, and I remember seeing my mates had just got a brand new skateboard, and it was like from the skate shop. And I took it for a ride, and I was just like, oh wow, this thing is the fucking coolest thing in the world, man. It rolled properly, it had a pop in it, like it wasn't waterlogged,
like wet, like a wet feeling skateboard.
Yeah, like a fucking soggy cardboard
piece of bark, like
and it was so good, man. I just remember falling in love with it. And my first skateboard, I've actually still got my first deck, my very first one, and it was a Q-Day skateboard, man, Australian brand. They're long since disbanded.
Yeah, I know the brand though.
You know the brand?
Yeah,
Q-Day skateboard, man. It was my very first one. Ah, man, that thing was so cool.
Yeah.
And I just fell in love with it, man. It just became an obsession for me as a kid. I just loved it. It overtook everything, even school. For a couple of years.
I still skate. I still ride my skateboard every single week. Like, I don't skate. I put big cruiser wheels on it.
Yeah, that's
Willow
cool.
just drags me around.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
yesterday I got home from work a little bit late. I was going to go to the pub, have a beer with Mitchell, my housemate. Shout out to Mitchell.
Shout out to Mitchell,
and I was like, fuck, I need to take Willow for a run. So I get on the skateboard, and I just stand there. She just drags me around until she can't run anymore, and like, we're good.
That's cool.
Take her home. She's like, oh, fucking thanks for that, Dad. I'm good.
I appreciate it. Cheers, Dad.
She's been dragging me around skateboard since she was little. So.
Oh, true. So as soon as she sees a skateboard, she knows what's going on.
Yeah, she's fucking ready.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's it. Yep.
And then you've even got you even set up a little rail and everything at the front of your place there a while, weren't you?
Yeah, that was cool. I always have this flat rail. I've had I've had this flat rail forever since I lived with my parents.
True.
Still got it.
That's cool.
And I just put it out in the yard when I'm bored and
ride it.
Yeah. That's how I learn a lot of my tricks on my flat rail.
Yeah, that's sick.
Have a couple of beers while I'm doing it. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, I'll still carry the skateboard. I throw it in the caravan. I throw it in the back of my car, and mainly now the stop for me is always Emu Park now.
Emu Park.
They're all the time with it.
Yeah.
But I'll just now. No ollies or anything like that. No grinding or anything. Just ride the half pipe.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
drive the little quarters, just do little fitties and
That's about as far as I go.
Yeah, just keep the flow going.
I can maybe still do like a kickflip here and there.
Yeah,
but I don't want to break my ankle on skateboard.
I know.
I can't ride.
That's exactly right. And then touch wood also. You don't want to fall over and hurt your wrist or something if you're tattooing and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I like to just do it just for the. I don't know, still feel young.
Yeah. It's like a nostalgic feeling.
It is,
it's just like,
I love
this
it.
is my favorite. Yeah.
And
Something
then,
you love growing up.
Like, 100%. Yeah. It's part of that. I don't know, feel a bit free and get out there and do that.
Switch your brain off for a minute.
Yeah, 100%. And I can see why you do that with your riding and that, man. Like, totally.
You could have like the worst day ever. Like I get on my bike and then for what day? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm just nothing. I'm fine now.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. And like it's like there's no effort involved with that. I think, like, so like even like a sports and stuff like that, even going like to the gym or even jiu-jitsu sometimes, like you got to like build up this you got to like build up, not a courage, you got to build up the motivation to do it sometimes.
Yeah, you got to try.
Whereas like me, when I was like, even now, like I could just easily grab a skateboard. I could easily grab a BMX or mountain bike or whatever and go ride.
And just go.
Just go.
Yeah,
like, without
don't have to do a trick. Don't have to do anything. It's just like, switch. As soon as you're on it, brain, it's like, we're good, reset.
Yeah. That's like me with Harleys, man. Like, I love riding. Yep. Like, I love jumping on a bike and going for a ride. And like lately, Sam, Hayden, and I've been going and doing rides every Sunday since Hayden picked up his Harley. Yeah. And oh, dude, I love that. Yeah. I feel like a kid.
That's it. Yeah. It just gets you real excited. Like just
doesn't matter. That first couple of minutes, mate, when I jump on the bike, start it when it's cold, and it's going boom, 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 boom. And then you go for a bit of a ride. It's just the best feeling in the world.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like go to a pub or something.
Have a beer, have pub feed, and then cruise
home.
Yeah, cruise home. Like there's nothing to it.
Yeah.
But it's just the best feeling in the world, man. Great to break up your week. It'll give you something to look forward to on the weekend.
That's it.
Some bit of your own downtime.
Yeah, I saw Hayden and Sam were out yesterday riding again.
They love it.
Out for a roll.
Yeah. And I think we're going for a ride again tomorrow. I think we're going to go to the Piney or something. Go for a
that'd
ride.
be good.
That's just a good
day
vibe.
for it. Like this week at the moment. I mean, today is beautiful. Like it's been fucking freezing this morning.
You reckon you're going to go for a ride this weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to ride after this. Yeah, we're going BMX riding all day. I'll take both bikes today.
Take both bikes?
Yeah.
And you're just going to hit some street spots?
Hit some jumps today.
Hit jumps?
Yeah, we got a few jumps that the boys have built out on our mate's parents' block.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Yeah. Grant and Mitchell McLean.
Yep.
Their parents. Their parents are fucking lovely people. They've always looked after us boys and let us do whatever the hell we want.
Shout out to them.
That's
it's cool having people. It's cool having supportive parents like that, man. Doesn't it? It just really, and it makes it good people too.
Yeah, that's it. Like, and they love having a beer with us and just hanging out too. Like, but we're just gonna have a few boys and a couple of beers and just hang out there. I think a couple of boys are going to camp after.
Oh, nice. That'd be good. I've seen those trails actually. They're sick. So
just come out one time.
Yeah, I will for sure. Come out.
Haydo's been out there once with the boys. One of his mates fell off and snapped his teeth.
That was Jet.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
He's got like a chrome dome on there now.
That's pretty sick. Yeah. There was a couple of ambulances coming out that weekend actually.
That was a gnarly weekend.
That
one.
Bad one. Like,
shit show.
Never again.
Nah, I think Jet was staying at our place too. Staying at the hospital.
Yeah, shit. I remember he got out of the hospital at night or whatever and calmed down still. So just to let everyone know he's like, I'm good. Like,
I'm good. Let's keep going.
He's back. Hell yeah, man.
Oh jeez. So you reckon that will be in your blood forever, mate? Just keep riding, though.
Until my body says you can't. Yeah. I'm never gonna let it happen.
Have you? No, I'm not advocating anything, but have you ever had any major injuries from doing anything like that, man? Or
like nothing too major.
How is the body holding up?
The body's like at the moment I'm pretty healthy, feeling like been pretty good. But it's my ankles, both my ankles. I've busted them a lot.
That's just from the heavy falls, eh?
Yeah, or like just putting your feet down wrong. Like the worst one I ever did was snap a couple of the ligaments on the front of my right ankle.
Yeah, right.
I did like this double king crail, and I was like, oh, that was cool. That was fine. I'm gonna hard 180 out of it.
Oh yeah.
Went back up there, jumped on it like a bit swirly, and then jumped over and landed on the stairs and started running down the stairs. I was fine. I landed on my feet and then just rolled my ankle so bad on the run down the stairs.
True.
And just like the photo is fucked. Like,
oh, you got a photo of it too?
Yeah, I don't know if I can find it, but like my foot is like behind my body, like inside, and my ligaments just snapped on me. It just instantly like went black. It was fucked. And then I went to China like for the BMX trip. Like, 2 weeks later. So I strapped it the fuck up. Didn't go to the doctor. Strapped it up real hard. Put 1 or 2 ankle braces on. Rode for 2 weeks. Come back, and then I went to the specialist, and
I told you, it's fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked. He's like, oh man, ligaments way worse and breaking bones. And he's like, how many times have you broken it? I'm like, oh, never. He's like, oh, it's like at least 3 times you've broken it. Like, I'm like, oh, I'll just strap it up, man. Like, it's fine. Like, yeah, I'll ride through it, you know, give it 5 weeks and I feel good again. Like, yeah.
Shit.
But I rested up after that trip when I got back.
Did that take a long time to sort of
heal?
Or is it something like never really came back?
It's never going to be as good as it was. I did like a bunch of physio for it. Always did my exercises, like band exercises, like balance exercises and stuff. And since then, like, touch wood.
Yeah,
it's been okay, you know, like, I'll roll it here and there, but I haven't fucked it that bad since. So
oh, that's good.
It's been pretty strong. Other than that, you just like my left shoulder.
Left shoulder? Yeah.
Falls out a little bit, but that's like.
Is that something that you've had for years? Like,
yeah, had that for years. First time I did it, I was just drunk. Actually, I've done it like 3 times while I was drunk. Yeah.
It's always when you're drunk.
Yeah, it's like fucking hell. First time I was just at the pub. I wasn't even drunk actually. I was all right. I just slipped over on these wet tiles and put my arm out on like a bar and just pop it out. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, that was real bad. Had to go to the hospital to put that one back in.
That would suck.
Yeah, that was like, I walk over the ambulance. I'm like, oh, can I have a lift? They're like, they got some dude in the back that just got beat up in the Zodiac or something. Like, can I get blood all over him?
Do you mind if I jump in?
Yeah, you can jump in, man.
Can I jump? Can I hit the ride?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They put me on the gas.
Did they?
Like the whatever it was.
Yeah, the happy gas.
Yeah. And I'm in the hospital. I can remember the whole room spinning so fast. And then like 2 nurses just trying to rip my arm back in, but they were staying still.
Oh.
And like I think they called my mum or I messaged my mum. She came to get me and she's like, you were like yelling so loud. But in my head, I was talking in slow motion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like really quiet in slow motion.
Ooh.
Yeah. And mum's like, you were like fucking loud as fuck. Oh, shit.
Oh,
that stuff was good.
Yeah. Was that, so that must have been the first time you ever had it too, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Like as far as I remember. Yeah.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
But other than that, you've been pretty good, eh?
Yeah, always good. Like, if anything, heaps of cuts, just a few stitches here and there, but that's a couple of days and you're fine.
Yeah. You don't do any training or diet or anything like that? Just beers?
I like just drink. Yeah. 6 to 12 beers a day, man.
I love it.
That's it.
Yeah, you're so fit. Yeah. that's the best
still
part.
I'll ride every day.
Yeah, well, that's it. The proof's in the pudding. I mean, you put in the cardio, you put in the effort, Doesn't matter what your diet is.
I mean, like, when it comes to food, I cook every day. Pretty much. Like, like I eat good lunch, I eat good dinner. I don't really snack much. I don't eat like much sweets or anything. Yeah. I've always just tried to eat good. But like growing up, Mum always cooked good, so I just
of course, and also too, man. Like you like you said, man, you're burning calories every day. Yeah. So you're eating good. Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, that's it.
And especially a lot of these beers are low carb anyway.
Yeah. I only drink middies, low carb.
Yeah, that's it. What is your drink of choice?
Oh, at the moment I've been drinking heaps of Han super
really?
Dry. Yeah, middies or Northern Super Crisp.
Yeah, there we
go.
My
thing. Yeah, Super Crisp. Like, it's just because they're like $10 more expensive at the moment. Like, fuck.
Are they really?
Yeah, the Hans are only like. Yeah,
oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that makes sense.
By 30 block, fill up the fridge. Yeah,
keep that fridge full.
Yeah, that's it.
What about Mitchell? What is he like?
Super Crisp.
Does
he? Him and I drink, Northerns over. Pretty much the most thing.
Yeah. Nah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's my favourite at the moment.
That's it.
I used to drink a heap of 4X Summers, but just got sick of it.
Yeah, we went through a stage there where we were drinking like fucking VBs and 4X bitter all the time.
Yeah,
I can't do it anymore.
Nah, it does make the difference. It does. Yep. Yeah, drinking those heavies.
Yeah, drinking heavies and just eating KFC every day. That's what I was doing.
You're still eating the KFCs and going to
still eating KFC all the time.
You give KFC's life, bro.
At least once or twice a week.
Is it a Zinger box?
Always a Zinger box, man. Yeah, that's it.
All right, for sure. I appreciate you coming in, man. It's been bloody awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's been fun, man.
Yeah, it's great. Hopefully, we'll definitely get you around, man, on the next UFC card next one I'll host and you're in town.
Yeah. We'll drink some beers and have a little barbie or something.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's always fun having you around because then we can sit there and banter with each other about everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Who's fighting who and what I think's going to happen and whatnot.
Love that shit.
Yeah.
Yell at the TV a little bit. Stand up screaming.
Yeah, 100%. We'll definitely do that, man. So what do you reckon next weekend? You got Volk?
Yeah.
For the win?
Yeah, hopefully. Always Volk.
Yeah.
I like that Rodriguez.
Oh, dude, I reckon he's a nice dude.
Fucking Volk.
Yeah, you just can't take it away from Volk.
Yeah,
like
he's
even
the fucking best.
when, at the Perth card, man, nicest dude, so humble and just a lovely bloke.
Yeah,
and,
that's it. Yeah.
You know, and straight away he was like almost like apologising to Emmett for triangling him.
Yeah,
it's the nicest guy. So like on every episode, every time we have a guest on that come on and share their eulogy, share their story, where they are at life in the moment, we give them a little gift, and the gift here is a coffin nameplate. Oh, nameplate from a coffin.
Yeah.
So it's actually, it's got your name on it. so this is for you, dude. So it's just a nameplate with your name on it. That's right, bro.
Sick, man.
It's got your name, Jake Norris. You're all right, mate. Like so that's what, they're the ones that go on coffins. So it's the same as that.
Yeah.
And so that's your little present for coming on, mate, and sharing your story. No, you're welcome.
Cheers for having me, man.
No, you're welcome, dude. I appreciate the quick out of the blue, like, hey, man, I've got availability tomorrow. You want to catch up?
Why not?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Take advantage of that anytime, bro. So thanks again, mate. I really appreciate it. We'll catch up again soon, dude, for beers and UFC.
That's it. For sure, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, awesome. No, thanks to everyone for tuning in, sharing your stories with us, the questions as well. We appreciate it for the likes and the follows. And, much love to everyone. So thank you. We'll catch up again soon. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, man.
See you, mate.
A few moments later.
All right, we're back by popular demand. So when we recorded this, it was we were catching up early. It is still only 10:30.
Yeah, it's Saturday though.
Yeah, of course it is. It's the weekend, and we got off and we're like, should we have a shot of Don Julio? Why not?
Yeah.
We got to.
Let's do it.
It'd be sacrilegious not to. So here we go. Now it was Haley. There was one that originally sent me a text and say that I've been saying it wrong the whole time. It's Don Julio.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I'm just sticking with Don Julio.
Why not?
So, see what you think, mate.
All right. Fuck.
Why not? I'll do half shot. Well, I mean, I think it's actually a full shot. It's just
like a bigger glass.
It's just a bigger glass.
2 ounce or something.
So, here you go, my friend.
Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
Cheers,
I appreciate it. Cheers to good health.
Cheers.
Let me know what you think.
Oh.
That's
not bad.
Yeah. I've been called a pussy. It's rough at 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's different. And I just had chewing gum in my mouth. Oh, fuck. Oh,
So
something different.
Yeah. So anyway, come back and we had that. So
yeah, I'm gonna go have a beer now.
Yeah, that just encouraged the beer, didn't it? You got to wash it down.
Yeah, just wash it down.
After talking about that too.
Yeah.
So there we go. We got back on, had the Don Julio. So cheers to that.
Thanks,
All
man.
right. Nah, you're welcome, brother. Appreciate it. See you, Ray.